Tonight, the opener of a 3. Max Fried gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots
leading
of hits.
And
lots
for
of
Minnesota,
walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances.
Christian
So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1.
7-11.
Boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here.
Freeman is up with it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Polanco.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Polanco, 28 years old, is currently the 3rd leading vote getter in all-star balloting at shortstop. He's had a good campaign so far, but the competition at that position is very strong.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. A dozen home runs, 26 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Polanco leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Polanco blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Standing in now, Alex K, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 309 is the average entering play. 16 homers and 51 runs batted in. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Take your base.
Stepping in, Brent Rocker. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
From the stretch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Van Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Kay rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Into the box, Eugene Solari, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a man. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dansby Swanson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. No balls and a strike to count. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1-0 the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here. Striding in, Royce Lewis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to secure. A win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The 2-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
Lewis stands at second with no outs. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The center fielder, number 24, Christian.
Digging in, Christian Pacheco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Now to the plate, Polanco. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Wieters has it, and he makes the throw to first. Polanco is retired. 2 down now.
You made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Miguel Sano. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Your attention, please.
Is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Alex Kay will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
3 balls.
Brent Rucker would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter
at the plate, Brent Rucker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Sano on second. Kay on at first with 2 down. 1-2 now. Hit to short. Swanson scoops it up. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 13. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The designated hitter,
first pitch
number 13.
On its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Eyeing away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Kepler is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Runners on first with 1 down. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And a strikeout always works too.
Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line towards center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
The catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Eugene Solari. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
1-1.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Fastball called strike 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis
At
Arias.
the plate, Luis Arias. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. 2-2. Solari, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit back toward the mound. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. But they hold up.
Leading up for the Braves, the
Lots
third
of
baseman,
baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the
Batting
other,
ninth,
1 away.
the
And
catcher,
with that, we give you a look
Matt
here at the standings entering play in
Weeder.
the AL Central. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and digging in next to be the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Up
Well,
next
it's
for
still
Atlanta,
early, but it's also
the
worth
second
noting
baseman,
that he'd be in line for the
Ozzie.
win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Christian Pacheco has got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Full count.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Pickoff move to second, and he's back easily. The 1-1 home. Misses inside off the plate.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And the runner's breaking for 3rd. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Pacheco takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Walters has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The left fielder.
So digging in now, Alex K. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Now, yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there. When you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Brent Rucker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able to keep his hands back a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Now Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
1-0.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. And now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Standing in now, number 13, and he fouls this one off. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And strike 3 Strikey called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 12.
Drew Waters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Swanson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now batting, Max.
Leading off for
He
Minnesota.
tripled earlier, making
right
1 for
fielder,
2 in the ball game.
Max Kepler.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Kepler brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
This is line to left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 8.
Braves are into their bullpen
Eugene.
now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the 2nd inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
High in the air down the right field line. Springer on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in to try it again. Royce Lewis. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Ball 1. Two and 1.
No, that's low. Ball.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Waters is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Standing in, Luis Arias, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The center fielder,
Dan, this guy's on
24.
fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And he can't track it down. A base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And he's safe.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is a ball below the zone. Alex K would be next. Here it is on 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. Full count still. The payoff pitch one more time. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lewis will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer.
George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes. And right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Johan Camargo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hitter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're down. Stepping into the box, Alex Kay.
Leading off for Minnesota, the left fielder, Alex Kay.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Liner toward right center. Waters patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping up to the plate, Brent Rocker.
Brent Rocker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hopped up, and the first baseman can't get there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
The next twin up, Max Kepler. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me?
And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field, and he will get there. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll start things out in the 6th. Lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, Matt. Only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Your
Country
attention,
boy
please.
Travis is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Now playing first base, number 4.
TJ
Country
is
boy.
also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Count full.
Ozzie Albies will be next. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And it's fouled away. Wieters aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Dansby Swanson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pacheco calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting,
here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves back here at SunTrust Park.
Ladies
this
and gentlemen,
one pretty much all over,
please.
but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Number 15.
Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Royce Lewis will be next. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's out.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. Springer is there, 1 away.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No,
and that misses for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Solari stands at first with 1 out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
The center
Trying
fielder,
to pick
number
things
24.
up where we left off.
Christian
Pacheco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to hit. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 13. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The designated hitter, number 13.
Ryan
Your
Jeffers
attention, please.
is into the ball game
Now
here as he takes over behind
number
the plate.
27.
He's
Ryan
ready. Here's the first offering.
Jeffers.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Water.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Arias ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 20. Eddie.
Into the box. Eddie Rosario. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And then that's threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 9. Up next for Minnesota, J.J. Downs.
Leading off for the
and
Twins.
He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded weakly to the left. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Twins are challenging the previous
play. All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game
call
if
of out
needed.
at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, country boy Travis, as he'll take a look at ball one. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Yeah.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Flip of his glove for one. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder.
Ready now, TJ, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Waters is going to have room out there as he puts this away. The next to bat for Atlanta, George Springer.
Leading up
the
for
eighth
the
now,
Braves,
and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Weekly hit to third. And that's the first out.
The batter, the third baseman.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
2-1.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Kepler is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta,
digging in the switch
the
hitter,
catcher,
Matt Wieters.
Matt
0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The 0-2 delivery. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the down in order go the Braves. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Now in the box, Brent Rucker. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Max Kepler is on deck. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Now here's a drive out to right center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. He pulls this one into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that baby's gone!
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish.
Now pitching
he just offered one of the most dangerous hitters
Number
in the lineup.
63.
A straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Walker.
Standing in now, Royce Lewis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Walker is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Luis Arias waits on deck. This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the 2 guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Pacheco.
Stepping in now, Christian Pacheco. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting. Shortstop. JJ.
Settling in now, JJ Downs. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. 4 runs here in this half inning. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Rabbit.
Into the box, country boy Travis, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder, number 9.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, TJ, hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did it, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. slice down the left side, but foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And the runner is in from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, they are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB. Another hit. Another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one. And they're still going.
From the stretch. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys
now
all game long.
Right fielder,
getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the seventh run they've played in this inning alone.
Now
there's not much more else to say.
Chad Sabatka enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the